Just a few good waves in a 30-minute period, and you better have priority when they come.
Heat 4 of round 1, Jordy Smith up against Bede Durbidge and Ethan Ewing. Bede Durbidge and Ethan hailing from the same zone over there on North Stradbroke Island. We've also got Bede Durbidge surfing in his last Pipe Masters. He is a former champion, and during the break he had this one.
Well, the strategy you can see, I mean, now that he is going to be taking the role of coach, get those quick starts, you know, especially in conditions like this. You want to establish some early scores and then allow you is one that he needs to do right now.
Bede Durbidge looking for a backup here at a 4.33 on his first wave. A couple of throwaways now, but seriously damaging if you're chasing down that title. But here we go, Jordy ducks under this one. He's locked in, still gunning, and he's going to find his way through. Wrestled the foam ball for a long period of time and found the exit right behind him. Ethan Ewing's up. That should be the wave of the day so far from Jordy Smith. Magic.
Flies over his head, but you see late gets up underneath, and that allows him to be as deep as possible and to ride that foam ball and get out of that section. Very difficult to do, and again, there's the number.
It's a solid one, an 8.67 for Jordy Smith.
You know, he ran into that water and it slowed him down further. As we see Ethan Ewing, quick in and out for him.
Oh, Bede Durbidge ducks under a big one out the back there.
South wind just sort of hit me in the face as Jordy takes off against Shacked on another one. This one's got a second section. Oh, great tube from Jordy Smith, and the crowd loved it. Yeah, so there is, mate, there is that.
Like waves are coming to you as you take again. Look at the technique. Right off the takeoff, he knifes his board onto the rail. And that's very critical. As you see, he just sinks that rail in and then just goes for a ride, making sure that he's just going to
have another effort for Jordy, this time on the backhand.
Well, you can sit outside of that priority and catch as many waves inside there. You never know what will happen on those inside sections. Sideline, you know, what is there any jeers happening from the crowd? You know, because there's a lot of John fans on that beach right there.
Oh, here we go, Bede Durbidge. This might see him out of combination. That was a pretty deep barrel, a nice throaty one.
Look at this. Bede so comfortable at pipeline, even with the serious injury he sustained. I mean, it's so amazing to see.
First round against Benji Brown and also Miguel Pupo. Two guys that can log huge numbers here at Pipe. Jordy's up once again. All style and casual on that ride, but he's going to paddle his guts out right now to avoid wearing this thing. Real highlights for Jordy Smith to kick off his first round effort. Bede Durbidge, he's been covered up a few times too.
Yes, he has. You know, he started off trying to get those early waves, which is some of the techniques that will be happening for that heat management. But Jordy Smith finding the two beautiful long right-hand barrels. That one there specifically staying in there and late behind it. Right then, you see when you come behind it like that, you're going to see whitewater fill up in the barrel. So he did very well to keep the stability on his board and come out the end. And that's why that number went into the excellent range of an 8.67. And then to find a backup of a 7.9 and get a 16.57 heat total at pipeline that is its perfect pipeline. It's a job well done, and he can carry a lot of confidence into round 3. Love that technique from Bede, stalling off the bottom. See, there's a couple different ways to stall. That one there, off the bottom, he literally dragged his arms to slough that speed.
Well, back to live action now, and Bede is stalling, grabs that wall and just hangs onto it.
I think it's going to keep him right in that spot. I mean, love that, again, the technique again, but just not long enough a barrel really to see it be a big number. But look at the technique there, real quick. He jumps off at that shallow dive. His backdoor is so shallow. That hop off right there, he keeps him shallow, so he's not going to pounce the bottom. Let's see that double arm drag stall, really perfected by the Hobgood brothers on the lefts here. But
just having a look at this one, and he's going to avoid this clamping section and ride this one in. Bede Durbidge and his last Pipe Masters is going to have to fight his way out of the second round. along with Ethan Ewing. Jordy Smith, the current world number 3, is into round 3. When we come back, Gabriel Medina hits the lineup against Miguel Pupo, and Benji Brown will bring in Joe Tapel and Martin Potter for the call.